What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If you're new here, what's up? Hello, I'm Joe, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and trusting me to entertain you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and give this video a big thumbs up. Okay, let's start off the video just by recognizing that my little bun buns are a little uneven. When I look this way, this one's a little slant, but I view them like my eyebrows. They are sisters, not twins. Okay, so for today's video, I am reviewing a makeup brand that I see flooding my timeline right now because, number one, it's incredibly affordable. Number two, I have a ton of friends that sell it. Now, do I sell it? No. I am not a presenter of any sort. I never plan to be again. I was at one point for Unique, but I did a brand review on another network marketing brand for makeup, and I did get some backlash for it because people are all about, like, people have their own viewpoints on the network marketing. But then I had a ton of people who appreciated it because there's people out there that want to support their family or friends or whatever, and they want to know what to buy. They want to know what to look for, you know, whatever. And I'm a non-biased review, and I personally have seen these products and have thought, and I've seen my friends, a ton of my friends on my Facebook page are either selling this product or wearing this product because it's very inexpensive, and you can also purchase it from somebody you know and love and support them in what they're doing. And I am all about that. So that is what I have done. I have a lot of friends who sell it, so I'm not even going to link anybody or plug anybody because I have so many people that I know and love that sell it. But if you're watching this from a presenter that has shared it, reach out to them if you find any of these products that you love. And here's to hoping that this video is not a complete flop because I haven't tried these yet. So I hope that I'm not, and I'm going to upload it either way. So I hope I don't lose friends over this. But we're going to give my honest review. So the brand I am referring to is Farmasi. So this is Farmasi Makeup Stay Matte Mineral Enriched Foundation. Apparently they have multiple foundations and for different purposes, and this is just the one that I chose to go with. Something I did notice is that their shade range is not that great. I didn't really like that, but from what I could tell, I ordered suntan and I swatched it on my arm, and it seems to be pretty close, but it might be a tad warm for me. I don't know, but it was literally the only color that could have been remotely close to my color and my undertone. So we had to go with this one. So there's this, and then I also ordered the Farmasi contour stick, and that's because I watched a friend of mine on a live, you know, just supporting her watching, and I was like, I need that because the shade and the blendability on the live looked beautiful. But this is the shade, and their site is a little bit difficult to navigate. It's a little confusing. I remember I typed in there one time to go look at their liquid lips because there was like a big rave about their liquid lips having a really pretty formula and being like, feeling like you're wearing nothing but very pigmented kind of thing. So I went to go look up lips, so I typed lips, and like foundations and lips and all kinds of things were popping up when I typed lips, and I did it multiple times thinking it was me, but that's just how it did. So it was a little confusing, plus there was a lot of things that were a little confusing, but I hear that they're working on improving their site, so let's hope so. But anyway, so I got the foundation, I got that. I also ordered a liquid lipstick, which I will go get because I actually think, oh, it actually might be right here. Let's see. I ordered a liquid lip, and to be honest with you, it actually might be in my purse, and I'll go get it if it is. But to be honest with you, I have already worn the liquid lipstick, and I did love it. So I already know that thing. I do know that because I ordered it for a specific occasion. I really loved the color of the liquid lipstick. I ordered it, and I really loved the formula. Love, love, love it. And I actually have another color in the same formula and the lip liner coming soon to me because the color looked beautiful and I just wanted to try it. But I don't have that for today's video, but I just wanted to really try out the 3 different formulas. So I have the contour stick, Stay Matte foundation, and the liquid lipstick, which I will go get in just a minute because we're not starting there. So I'll get that in a minute. But I did also ordered the I can't remember, like they're all different categories. Like there's a Mr. Tuna, I think that's the skincare maybe. Yeah. But anyways, I ordered the hair remover because there was a video that a girl had shared where literally it just like wiped off, and my husband was wanting to get the hair off his arms. So I ordered it for him, and we waited the full amount and an extra 1 to 2 minutes because he had a lot of hair on his arm, and it was a flop. Like, it did not work. I mean, it did work. Some of the hair came off, but it was not a smooth wipe off. Like, it was much more trouble than just shaving your arms. So that was a flop for me. But the cleaning supplies, I ordered, it was a I can't remember the name of it, but it was a concentrated liquid that you mix with water. Love that. It works wonders. I mix it with water and put a little bit of that in the water, and I use that for everything. It's an all-purpose cleaner, and it does great. So that was the other 2 things that weren't in the makeup that I ordered, but I just wanted to give that a go. So we're going to go ahead and start out with the foundation. I'm going to show you guys. Hopefully, I have not tried this on my face, so I actually have no idea how this is going to go. I am going to use a brush for this and then dab in with a beauty blender because I have seen a ton of people use a brush for this instead of a beauty blender, so we're going to go that route. This does look like it's pretty thick. There is 1 fluid ounce, which is standard for foundation, and I think this foundation was like $12.99, but that's like drugstore prices, y'all. That's cheap. Oh, actually, this actually might be, that actually looks pretty spot on. Oh. So maybe I selected my exact shade. Maybe it just appeared to be warm on my arm because this looks like my exact shade. Hear me hating on the shade range, and that's like, it's hard to find my perfect shade because I have like an olive neutral undertone. And so it's really hard to find a shade that's like matches me perfect. My mirror is behind y'all. But this one literally, I don't know if it oxidizes because I didn't wait that long when I swatched it on my arm. But it looks pretty good. Again, I got the shade Suntan, which it says number 5. That's something else that I don't like about it, is that instead of just having a name for their products, they have numbers with it, and they swap up what they call it. So that confuses the mess out of me. But I'm pretty sure this one was called Suntan. I would rather just it be a name or a number, not both. But because like some of the presenters will say the actual name, some will say the number, and I never know if like I never know. But I can't tell if this is too pink for me or too light for me or like what. I don't know, but I mean, or maybe it's just a perfect match and I'm turning into a mask, and you always appear a little bit whiter when your face is completely smooth. I actually am going somewhere tonight. Oh my gosh, my hair. What is going on? And so I will be able to do a wear test, which I am going to do in this because this is a matte foundation. And so I haven't really been into super matte foundations. But based on like the videos I had watched from the other people, this one is the one that like intrigued me the most. So I need to clean that off. But so there's that. I am gonna get my beauty blender and put some underneath my eyes, because again, I have not been using, concealer lately. So I don't even know, I don't even know about concealers much anymore. I do have some Shape Tape because that's just usually what I go to. But I have just been liking putting the foundation all over and skipping the concealer step unless it's just absolutely necessary. Once I get this on my eyes, we'll do an up close view. I think I love squeezy tubes for the convenience and you being able to get like all the product out, but I don't like it for not knowing, like, I can't really tell you how much product I'm using. Like 1 or 2 pumps or whatever, you know what I mean. I don't know why I just changed my voice to say that, but so, but I will say applying it, it looks really pretty. As you can see there, it is immediately settling, or not settling, but creasing, because I'm really creasy right there, so that's pretty much inevitable, especially with matte foundations, because they're more drying and so they settle really quickly, whereas more hydrating foundations don't really settle and crease as quickly or as bad. But matte foundations tend to be more long wearing, so we'll see what happens there. Okay, before I set my face, it has oxidized just a bit because it did appear to be a little bit too light. Now it appears, according to my neck, it appears to match pretty good, if not a tad too warm. I don't know, but it looks okay. It looks okay. So just keep that in mind. It oxidized maybe a half a shade to a shade, so just keep that in mind. So now we're going to use this contour stick, which I'm super excited to use. That was the other thing. It said like number 3, but I also couldn't find any other shades. So I don't know. Ooh, that smells funny. Not funny, but it smells like baby powder or something, which is really strange for a contour stick. But, it's kind of light. But it said number 3, but I didn't see any more shades. At all. So I don't know what number 3 was. Maybe they're coming out with more shades, or maybe I just didn't find it. I don't know. I wish that they just had like liquid lipsticks and you click a drop down arrow and you could pick your color, or foundations, pick a drop down arrow and pick your color, but instead it's like each foundation and the color is listed separately. I hope this blends prettier because I don't know about this color, but maybe it will. We'll see. But anyway, I was about to spray that lid. But anyways, if they just had a drop down with, it'd be so much easier to navigate, but it's okay. We got it. We're good. Oh, that almost didn't want to blend out. Are you seeing that? It literally just picked up my foundation. And the contour. Oh my word. That's all it's doing. It's not blending out. It's like just grabbing. Maybe I'm too dark for this. It's disappearing on me. I'm not really sure what happened here. It seems to be blending up here a lot better. Like, I have a little bit of color here, but it completely just took my foundation there. Like I said, maybe I'm too dark for this shade. Or maybe it's just one of those shades that you have to, I mean, one of those products you have to work with quickly. Okay, so on this side, it didn't take up my product at all. I'm confused what happened, because this is the only part it completely lifted my foundation off my face where I striped. But everywhere else, like even here, I do think that the color was too light for me, so it doesn't really work for me, which I noticed that upon swatching it on my face. I don't know what happened here, so that couldn't have been the product, because the rest of my face, so it had to either been something sticky that was on my beauty blender or something like that, because everywhere else blended beautifully. Like, this looks beautiful, it's just too light. Like, I would just have to keep adding. But again, I didn't see any more shades, so I don't know. But I'm just gonna get some foundation and blend over that and maybe try again. So I'm just going to blame that one on my sponge, because if it was the product, it would have happened all over my face. So, but it definitely picked it up. I don't really know what happened. Okay, I added more foundation, got that blended out, and I am, just for the sake of making it even, going to attempt to put that back on my face there and blend it out. But I do think that it was something on my beauty blender, because look, now it's blending. Which is kind of gross, like what was on my beauty blender. I don't know. But anyway, so there's that. It actually, everywhere, because I just tried it there and it did, blended beautifully. I just wish there was a darker shade, and maybe there is, and I just can't find it on the site, because I don't honestly have trouble there. But so far, like, looking up close, I'm gonna let you guys look. My skin looks really good, like really good. And so I'm hoping it holds up really well as well. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and set my face, finish my face off camera, and I'll come back with you guys to try out the liquid lipstick, which, like I said, I've already tried that, so that's not first impressions, but I want you guys to see how beautiful it really is. Okay, so my setup is off. We have a little cut off, but everything fell, and I'm kind of in a hurry. So I just want to hop back on. So I did everything else to my face. I powdered, I set everything, highlight, and let me just tell you, my skin looks awesome. My lips look terrible because I just lined them, and they have like this lip primer on there. But oh my god, look at my skin. I really hope that this foundation holds up, because this is beautiful. It's not settling anywhere here, and any lines you see on my forehead are just my natural lines. There's not any like creasing. That's just the lines that are on my forehead, whether I have makeup on or not. But so far I love it. But I want to show you guys this to get rid of this nasty lip look. I did some lip liner, but this is the shade 08, and again, Sunset something is the name of it. I just wish that actual name was on the container. But look at this color. Hold on. The formula is so pigmented and beautiful, but it's like thin and lightweight. It doesn't ever get like a dry, cracky feeling. And on top of that, I think these are like $11 or $12. That is awesome for a liquid lipstick. That's like drugstore prices. And so that's really the main reason I was willing to like hop on and review this, because number one, I know y'all all about a deal and a good like inexpensive budget, and I'm all about helping people. So which is really why I just ordered it, just to help, because I had so many of my friends that were like doing this. But also it was a lot of my friends that like I had always been against network marketing, or like would never, I know they would never sell something if they like didn't love it. So I was like, I'm intrigued. So far on my thoughts, the hair remover was a no-go for me. I don't recommend that. The cleaning thing, I think it was like $9 or $10 for the entire bottle of the concentrate, and you mix it with like, you only mix like an ounce or two with the water, like a lot of water, so it's gonna last you forever. It was like $9 or $10. The liquid lipstick was like $11 or $12. It was like $11.50 or something like that. The foundation was like 12 bucks. And what else did I use today? The contour stick, I don't remember. I think it was a little more expensive, maybe around $15 or $18. But it did blend well. It just wasn't the color for me. So I can't really give or take on that because it's hard for me to determine when the color's off. But so far, first impressions on this foundation, I love it. Like, love, love, love it. I do wish the shade, I do wish the shade range was better. I do wish we could navigate the site better. But so far, my skin looks phenomenal. Like, I was talking to my mom on FaceTime after I'd finished my makeup, and I was like, God, my skin looks so smooth. Like, I love it. I love it, I love it. And I love this liquid lip. It's super comfortable. It never feels sticky. It never feels like super dry or anything like that. And it fades really well. That's something I really love about it. And it's super inexpensive. So again, I have another one of these shades coming and a lip liner. So we'll be able to test those out. But that was not for this video. So this is for this video. But I love, 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 love the foundation. I will check in with you guys right now. It is $3.35, and so I am going to go do I have a couple errands to run, and then I have a friend to go see, and so after we finish all that, we'll come back tonight, and I will check in with you guys on how well it held up, which will probably be, you know, around, we'll get at least 5 hours or so wear out of it, and I can tell you guys how it held up, and all that. So I will check in with you guys in just a little bit. Okay guys, I am checking back in. I don't have my phone, but it is 8:35. I don't know if you guys can see on my watch. It might be backwards, but it is 8:35. So let's see, it was like 3:30 almost. So we got right at about 5 hours of wear, and let me tell you that I was pouring sweat. It was so hot. We went to a little birthday party, and it was at one of those trampoline places, and it was just, I was pouring sweat. And so it was super hot outside because also I got there way too early. And so we were sitting in the car, and even though the air conditioner works, it's insanely hot outside. So of course it was like, not as cool as I would like it in the car. But look how freaking good everything looks still. 5 hours later, through sweat, laughing, playing, eating. This is not the same lip. I did change my lip because I ate a snack and drank before, and it had started coming off, so I just went ahead and wiped it off and just put on a new, like a different lipstick that I had in my purse. But you can see how insanely good this looks. I'm not oily. I have some like natural like oil. I wouldn't even call myself dewy at this point, but I was pouring sweat. Like, I like this a little bit of a glow. It kind of looks a lot more natural, makes everything melt more together. I literally have no complaints as far as the wear and look of this foundation. The only thing is I wish the shade range was better, but even still, I will say it did oxidize because once I got to the car and in natural lighting, where it appeared to be a tad too light for me at first, once it dried down and set with powder and everything, it is a tad too dark. But again, the other shade would have been way off for my undertone. So I do wish they had a better shade range. I do wish they had a better system going with their website, but other than that, final thoughts, I love this foundation. I have like 2 or 3 foundations sitting up here that I use, rotate out every single day, and I have an entire drawer full of like 40 to 50 different foundations, and I have 2 to 3 that I absolutely love, and this foundation is going on my vanity because I love how well it wore. Because the thing I don't like about matte foundations is that they tend to be too dry and they cling to dry patches. I never got super, even when I was applying it, even when I set it, it never clung to any dry patches. It never broke apart or anything like that. It still had a very natural finish, but it did control oil very, very well. So I absolutely love, love, love this foundation. I also love, like, I took a few pictures, walked by a couple mirrors, and I'm loving the way my skin looks. So that is definitely one of my all-time favorite foundations. And again, another reason I do these videos, because just because it's a network marketing company does not mean that it's not good makeup. And for this price point, I literally think it was $12 or $13, $12.90, I think, because they have a lot of them that end in 90. Because I think I looked up the lipstick was $11.90. And I think this was $12.90 for an entire ounce of really good foundation. I mean, you can't beat that. I have drugstore foundation that costs more than that. So, anyways, if a presenter shared this with you or something of that sort, reach out if you're interested, because I do love the foundation. Of course, I do love the liquid lipsticks if you like liquid lipsticks. Love that, and I love that color. Again, it's, if you liked that lip color, it was number 8. I don't know what the actual shade name is. Sunset something. Breeze? I don't know. Anyways, love that color too. But anyways, if you don't have someone and you really want to buy some, and reach out, and I have plenty of friends I could refer you to. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye!